This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Carter, and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, September the 6th, is a star who used to start for the Washington Wizards. Now he plays for Houston. Kind of a bad move by Washington. I mean, after all, he was an icon for the Wizards and probably the best Washington Wizard player of all time. After Gilbert Arenas blew it by having guns in the locker room. But anyway, John Wall today is now 31 years old. Surprised he's that old. But anyway, he was the first overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft by the Washington Wizards. He only played 1 year of college ball with Kentucky and is a 5-time All-Star in the point guard position before being traded to Houston. So, he didn't have a good life. His father was in prison, convicted of armed robbery, and was released from prison in 99 when John was 9, but died of liver cancer a month later. So, anyway, he had a few runs in with people. I mean, after all, he lost his dad. He was recruited by Kentucky, Duke, Georgia Tech, and Kansas, but Wall decided to go to Kentucky. He did have to miss his first regular season game of Kentucky because of improper travel benefits from his AAU coach. However, he did help Kentucky well. In its debut, he actually beat the Miami Redhawks, the Miami of Ohio team. He seemed good and all that. So anyway, after a decent run with Kentucky in the 2010 season, he decided to go out for the draft. And yes, he was first overall with Washington picking him. Everyone knew that it was going to happen of that. He was the best player of the Summer League, which is basically for rookies and for people trying to get a shot on an NBA roster somehow. So he did well. His first home game as a Wizard, he actually had 9 steals, which was a franchise record. He was Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month for a while, but lost the Rookie of the Year to Blake Griffin, who won it unanimously. Wall would help Washington out and actually ended up winning the dunk contest in 2014, which was nice. However, one major moment defined John Wall's character. In 2014, Wall had a great game, had 17 assists, his career high, in a double overtime win over the Boston Celtics. Following the game, Wall actually dedicated the win to his close friend, 6-year-old Demaya Telemek Nelson, who died of cancer earlier that day. And she meant a lot to him because he broke down and cried and gave all of his gear he wore that night, including his shoes, which had Demaya's name on it. Such a wonderful moment. He was part of the Washington team that swept the Raptors in 2015, but lost to Atlanta in 6 games in the second round. John Wall was basically a very strong player. Shockingly, before the 2020-21 season started, Wall was traded with the 2023 lottery projected first round pick to Houston for Russell Westbrook. Wall would actually have a triple-double to knock off the Raptors and break Houston's 20-game losing streak. I forgot Houston had a 20-game losing streak. That was amazing. He did play for the 2014 U.S. World Cup basketball team and almost was part of the 2016 U.S. team in Rio for the Olympics, but because of injuries, he had to withdraw. So he was a fast player, and that was amazing. He has a wife and a son. His mother died of breast cancer just over a year and a half ago. 613 career regular season games. He's got 19.1 points a game, 9.1 assists. Playoffs, he's had 4 playoff runs, 14, 15, 17, and 18. 2017, he was the closest to getting to the title game, but he didn't. Kentucky, he did well. Five-time All-Star, as I said, SEC Player of the Year in his one and only season. So what do you expect from him? He's a very good player, and maybe he'll help Houston do well or not. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.